This is Boddington in Western Australia, and it's home to one of the largest gold mines in the Southern Hemisphere. And it's also a leader in innovative mining technology.
What makes Boddington so special is its location and its scale.
Yeah, and you're using a lot of technology to do that. I know you've got the automated trucks, for example, 41 of these. What's the big benefit of automating this heavy metal?
So Boddington's always been a site that's embraced technology. We're the first gold mine to put in automation in terms of the trucks. And we've actually done that across the board, and actually it lands here. You have an experienced workforce that really adopt it, embrace it, and to be world-class, we've got to continue to head down the technology path.
I mean, I know you used Wi-Fi for remote control or autonomous operation before. Why did you switch to 5G?
So we're finding Wi-Fi enabled the first stage, the trucks, but our future to get people out of the pit, people out of less safe conditions around the walls, we were finding the Wi-Fi was becoming limiting to what we could embrace as technology and what we could embrace in terms of our next stage of automation and next stage of where we want to be as an operation. So what 5G is enabling us to do is that next stage and that step change in terms of safety, that next stage step change in terms of productivity, and also where we want to embrace to eventually become leading in terms of how we make decisions, how we use technology in those decisions, and how we make smarter, faster, and more value-effective decisions for this operation.
What happens to the people, though, when you start using giant robot trucks? Do they all have to find other jobs?
So we do over time become more productive, and we do need less people to operate. But a lot of the people that were driving a truck operator roles become more of in a control room environment where they're designing the pit, they're designing how the truck's going to operate, they're making decisions on where the trucks go from more up in the grandstand situation as opposed to in the pit situation. So you're actually getting more positions, trained higher level, more able to make more informed decisions, better decisions that actually make us more productive.
One of the things which I noticed was there's a lot of women working here. And you were saying that that's part of this technological shift to keeping people out of the pit, but it also must be an intentional strategy on Newmont's part, isn't it?
Well, it's an intentional path to create a greater culture where we attract people and we attract the best people. We are over time embracing the latest technology, the latest innovation that allows anyone to do any role. So this is a win-win it doesn't matter whether you're male, female, from different sections of the audience, it actually is a more inclusive place to work.
I guess one obvious question for me is you've done so much already. Is there other ambitions that you have using technologies like 5G or AI or robotics that you haven't deployed yet? What's coming next from Boddington?
So Boddington is heading down a path, especially in the pit. Every time we have someone go in that pit, it reduces productivity. There's technology being embraced to enable less people to have to walk kilometers of conveyors, less times where we actually get into breakdowns, so where we can predict breakdowns or we can predict failures. You're actually looking to embrace technology to improve the way we make decisions. Yeah. And so, again, for us to be where we are for a long period of time that we plan to be for the next 20 to 50 years, we are going to look to be on that leading edge to continue to maintain ourselves as one of the world-leading gold mines and continue to be here for a long period of time.
And that shift to 5G away from Wi-Fi, that's been critical to this journey.
Well, as we found the limitations of the LTE network we had, and it was starting to limit where our vision was about where we could go. What 5G is enabling us to do is take away some of those limitations. We're back to the vision of where we want to be and what those steps are to get there. So initially we've trialed it on just a component. We made sure we did it at a small scale first, built the confidence that we could move over across to it, and now we're in the process of moving across to it. So it's been so far very successful, and it is allowing that next stage of our automation journey and our vision for the future.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Chris. Really appreciate you having us here today. It's been a privilege.